It's recording?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
okay. So we might as well just start. Okay. So welcome to episode 1 of Heavy Singles. Today we're going to be talking about the China National Games. This happens every 4 years. Some of you may know that China might not be going to Worlds this year. So this is a really big deal and a big competition.
So we're just going to talk about the China National Games. It's starting tomorrow for the men's. And basically it's a very prestigious competition. I think lots of the lifters actually hold it in higher regard than the World Championship. If we look at the start list, some of the categories, it's on par or even more competitive than
Oh, it's
Worlds.
definitely super stacked. The 56, the 62 classes, the 69 classes.
For sure, 69.
Any of those third place guys could possibly win Worlds.
This is potentially the biggest competition for these Chinese lifters this year. Who knows what's going to happen with the country ban. Since the start list is out for the men's now, we can just go through that, kind of the entry totals. Just seeing like what their previous totals are, just so you guys have an idea of who these lifters are, because not all of them are as popular or featured in social media, and some of them probably haven't done like too many international competitions. But yeah, we can talk about who we think their favorites are. Mike, you might have some dark horses and
yes, for sure. Yeah, so we'll be putting lots of pictures of these lifters somewhere around here, and just so you know who exactly we're talking about, then. Hopefully we'll be able to provide some links to the actual videos afterwards.
So 56 kilo class, who do we got first, Mike?
I would say you'd have to talk about the two-time Olympic champion, Long.
So we're talking about Long Qingquan, obviously. 2008 Olympic champion, 2016 Olympic champion. But so Long is listed at a 290 kilo entry total.
Definitely conservative, because that would mean snatch around 130, clean and jerk 160.
I don't think we need to really consider his previous total from the preliminary qualifying nationals this year.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, there was the 2017 Spring China Nationals. That was the qualifier to go to the China National Games. Everyone, actually all the big guns, I would say, just
definitely the guys on Yu Jie's team, right?
Yeah, they put up a conservative total just so they would qualify, and I think this is the big competition where they'll decide whether they come out with a huge total or not.
Oh my god. Wow. So we just got some interesting news from our correspondent. What does this mean?
One of my correspondents in China has indicated that the 2016 Olympic champ is out of competition. He suffered a wrist injury on July 21st in training, so he's been rehabbing it over the last month. He cut weight, but earlier today the doctor recommended that he should withdraw due to risk of permanent injury.
Because who was your favorite in this weight class coming into the games?
You know what, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he was gonna win this competition. Just because of what happened in 2008, like he kind of took a small break after he won the Olympics. He's just having fun right now, so I didn't think he was going to win anyways.
Okay, so you don't think he's going to try to push the numbers?
No, because this doesn't mean anything to him. He's a two-time Olympic champ. Who cares?
The next entry total would be
Zhao Chaojun.
I'm not sure if too many people actually know who Zhao Chaojun is.
I don't really know him.
All we know is that he has a 290 entry total, and apparently he competed at the 2011 World Championships in Paris, and he put up a 284 total, but I mean that was about 6 years ago. I think the most recent competition that we have information from, at least, is the 2017 Spring Nationals. A lot of the lifters there were just trying to put in a qualifying total. Zhao did a 267 total from the B session, and he wasn't at the 2016 Olympic trials, so you gotta wonder if how much time he took off or how much he was training.
Yeah, nobody knows what he was doing. To be honest, like a lot of these people you'll notice a lot of people put in high entry totals just in general. If they need to open big and put up big numbers, or they're not going to win anyways, right? Because all they want to do is win. We'll see probably a number of bomb looks in all sessions.
What do you think of Li Fabi?
So he was recently featured in a hook grip video at the 2017 Asian Champs. So after he was recovering from a jerk, he kind of lifted one leg up to stabilize his recovery, and that was kind of all over Instagram, Reddit, weightlifting forums. Maybe not weightlifting forums.
But he's always been a solid 56 kilo lifter. I mean, China's definitely not short of those lifters in that weight class.
Wow, was that a pun? Definitely not short.
Wow.
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 So our camera died. So we're just gonna get ready to go to the gym, and we'll finish up 56 and 62 before we go.
So we were talking about Li Fabin. He was the winner of the 2017 Spring Nationals. So he put up a big total there. But once again, we probably mentioned already that we're not holding too much weight with that, just because a lot of people just want to qualify for the national games. And that was actually the big competition, and nobody wanted to peak too early. So the other next person with the biggest total, I think it's 287 as well, is Wu Jianbao. You guys will probably know him from 2015 Houston Worlds. So what he did there was he snatched a new world record of 139. There are also videos floating around the internet of him snatching 144, which would be obviously a new world record and a massive snatch.
I mean, with those videos just coming out randomly, you can never be sure exactly when they were filmed. So, but I mean, we know that he's good for a big snatch if it's
for sure.
a day for him.
Like I think at the last 2016 and 2017 nationals, he basically always wins the snatch, and he struggles more with the clean and jerk. So at 2016 national championships / Olympic qualifiers, he did bomb out in the clean and jerk. So he missed 160 3 times, and that's why Long didn't really have that much competition.
Next on the list would be Meng Chen. We know that he's a pretty young guy, and we've seen him at Junior Worlds in the past. He put in a 280 entry total.
So one thing that we do know about him is he now trains with Yu Jie.
Meng Chen was training with him leading up to the Asian Games, at least. Part of the, what he has to offer is he has good athlete management from what we've heard and what we've seen. So next on the list is a guy that I don't know much about, Deng Changming.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he's from Sichuan province. I mean, it's not one of the most renowned provinces for weightlifting. He put in a 280 entry total as well. But, I mean, we don't really have much information other than his result from the 2017 Nationals earlier this year. So the last guy that we included on the start list, Long Cheng.
Yeah, so about 2 months ago, there was a video of him clean and jerking 170 in training. So obviously that's a significant clean and jerk. It's just 1 kilogram below the current world record.
So now that we know that Long is out, who do you think is going to win the session?
So I think that it's Wu's to lose. I'm going to say that. And he has the snatch, but he doesn't really have to push it too much in the clean and jerk.
And even if some of the other guys kind of are in the same range or a little bit more than the clean and jerk is concerned, I think Wu will be so far ahead in the snatch that it'll be tough for anyone to catch him. I mean, one of the guys that I think is a dark horse is Meng Chen. He did have that huge snatch in training.
For those of you who don't know, he did snatch 142 in training on separate occasions.
So I guess we'll see if he can pull it in competition. But for a dark horse pick, that would be mine. What about you?
I think, you know what? There is no dark horse. Wu's gonna win.
Okay. For 62 kg category, as far as the names and kind of the people that, or the lifters that most people would be paying attention to, are the top 3, I'd say.
For sure, yeah. So the first athlete we're gonna talk about is Zhang Jie. He has an entry total of 320. He put up 321 at 2011 Paris World Championships.
I mean, he's been around for quite a while.
Yeah.
The next guy is kind of a big fan favorite as well. Chen Lijun. He's listed in just slightly lower at 318. Everyone knows what happened at the 2016 Olympics.
So he was definitely kind of a lock to win that 62 kilogram class. Unfortunately, he had a cramp in his calf and he bombed out, I guess.
But I think even with the listed entry total, I think he's the clear favorite for this. I mean, if everyone remembers his 2015 Worlds performance, world record clean and jerk, world record total.
I don't know if you've seen his snatch or not, but it's really weird in his bottom position. But it looks like he's actually starting to fix it, because after Rio, he competed at University Worlds, and his snatch looked pretty normal.
Hunan, and Chen Li is from Hunan, and the coaches there, of course spoke highly of him, but even at that time, everyone kind of accepted that his technique was not ideal, but that his lifts, the numbers were there, and his strength was obviously there. There's not a huge motivation to change his technique, but it seems like now that he might have been able to back off a little bit after the Olympics, that those changes seems to be happening, and maybe that'll make him a bit more consistent when it comes to the snatch.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, the next guy is Ding Jianjun.
Right. So I don't know too much about this guy. Like, I know that he competed at 2014 Worlds, and I think he finished second there, behind Kim. He's super jacked. That's all I know about him. Larry's gonna insert a picture of him flexing here.
Yeah, so he's also one of those older lifters. It seems like there's a lot of 62 kg guys that are able to have some longevity. And he's listed in with a 315 entry total. But out of these three guys, I think it's clear who the favorite is.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think anyone is going to snatch more than 145 other than Chen. And in the clean and jerk, it's not even close.
So that's it for 56 and 62. We're going to go to the gym now. Originally, we were going to film like a predictions for all of the sessions, but I think we can do the rest of them next time.
Yeah, we're just doing it right now to get all of it out. The session starts in about 8 hours, I think. Yeah. So we're just trying to get everything out right now. Leave us some feedback.
Just let us know what you guys think, if there's other information that you guys think we can include.
Yeah. Let us know if you guys like that, like, kind of inside information, because we don't know if other people think it's interesting or it's just us.